Hello, I'm Iplehouse or just Hyori if you're on Den of Angels as opposed to my Tumblr. And I've been asked to do a little body, not comparison, but answer some questions about the new Iplehouse EID Woman's body, which I'm pretty sure I have. So I ordered my girl back in early January. She arrived in April, and yeah, so let's get to it. So my girl is an Iplehouse EID Asa, in, not that you can see because the colour is terrible, but in the peach skin. So I'm just going to start from the bottom and work my way up to the top, basically. And I hope that this is useful for some. So, feet, absolutely beautiful feet, very lovely, very beautifully sculpted. I got the high-heeled ones and the gaiter ones as well. Not a lot of range of movement. That's really as far up as they go, and as far down. They really don't do side to side that well without the joint kind of being a bit funky, but they are very solid. And if you stand her, so for example, if you just put her down, no, she's not because I've got her knee out of place. Okay, if you make sure that her knees are nicely locked, you just put her down, like, she just stands. So for me that's great because I tend to just put them down and hope, and I'm not so good at catching them if they decide that they're not going to do that. Also, currently living in Japan, which, as you may or may not know, is the land of earthquakes, and the amount of times that there's been an earthquake, and she has just gone, I'm fine, I'm fine. It's incredible. Props to you. So, moving up, the knees. The knees, they look lovely from the front, lovely from the back, also lovely, like doll knees. They're double jointed. They've got a very nice smooth curve for the first jointy bit. Just out of the way. And then I think this is a mixture because my girl is not as new and tightly strung still. But I find this bloody knee joint, not just like that particular one, both of them, really hard to kind of get to move. Hold on, sorry. God damn it. There we go. Right. So, when it's fully popped, that's what it looks like. Again, that kind of nice, round, smooth thing. I mean, she can, I don't know if she can stand on one leg very well. I don't really want to risk it, but she can hold it up very nicely, and with the mobility side coming into play, that she can, you know, twist her leg and everything. That's lovely. She can do all of that. So another thing is the mobility thigh. It kind of does whatever you'd want a mobility thigh to do. I find it, I quite like it. I mean, she, you know, she can, oh, she's going to now, but, you know, she can do a nice kind of leg cross. I quite like it. You know, it looks, for a doll trying to cross its legs, it looks pretty natural. You know, I like it. I always go for the mobility thigh. I always like as many joints as possible on a doll. Right, so the like the hip joint, again, they're lovely. Also, what they have inside is this kind of chip and all these notches at the back, and I'm sure you can hear it if I go, all the notches catching. But I really like that. It gives that kind of stability when she kind of moves, which is a goodie. I personally prefer a doll that's got a joint across here, because it gives me more posability and flexibility. But you can't deny that it is a beautiful looking body. I mean, aesthetically it's just, you know, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So her next joint is her bust joint. And again, I'm not entirely sure whether it's just because she's new and tightly strung, or if this is, you know, a thing for all Iplehouse dolls, but this joint is so stiff. So you can really pull it to go backwards, and it, you know, it's a beautiful, aesthetically gorgeous curve, and, you know, it's lovely from the back, and but it doesn't do much, you know. And then she can, again, so hard. She can come forward. She can also kind of, you know, do her side to side, which typical I've broken my spine doll poses. So, I mean, it's not that it's completely useless. It's just, it's a little bit useless. No, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Shoulders, very good. I really like the shoulders because what they can do is they can support their own weight here. And again, I don't know if it's just because it's stringy or whatever, but for example, my doll, she's Saint, if you try and put his upper arm up, he does that basically, so that's because I wiggled her. He just drops. He can't even begin to hold it, so it's nice that she can. Okay, so elbows. Elbows looking absolutely lovely from behind, and again, you know, from the front. Double jointed, nice smooth curve from behind. And what they do have on the front bit is they have all these little notches that kind of hold everything in place. I think you can see there. So that's kind of the range of movement for her arm, which is fine. She can, you know, she can touch her face, but not so well, I guess. What she can't really do, she can't really cross her arms over herself. Which is fine. Don't need to do that. But I like the elbows actually. I think they look very nice. Again, it's a very aesthetically beautiful body. Not so much posing, but I mean, you know, nothing terrible at all. Wrists, quite a lot of range of movement in the wrists actually. She can really kind of go quite far. Sorry, she's kind of flipping you off there. And another thing that she has, which looks lovely, are these kind of little horseshoe shaped bits which you can put in after you've changed hands. That being said, be fucking aware, because once those things are in, they are hell on earth to try and get back out. I mean, oh my god, I literally spent like 3 weeks, like every day I try, couldn't get them out. Like, luckily Iplehouse, they send like a chip for every hand, and I bought like every pair of hands that they have for this type of doll, so I have more than enough chips. So if I break one, fine, I have 100 more. And last but not least is neck movement. This is, I think, like the most bad. She's got very little, so that's as up as her head goes, and that's as down. So you have all in all like an inch or two of movement. Side to side like that, not so good. Of course she can, oh my god, can she? Oh god, just. She can turn, her head from side to side, again not so well, up, down. Maybe like a kip or something would help, but not so good. And then, I don't know if anybody wants to see inside the head cap, but it's a very standard head cap. There's nothing very exciting going on there. But she's a gorgeous doll. I mean, like, she looks absolutely beautiful. She's incredibly well sculpted, and I absolutely love her. And don't expect much from posability, but she's absolutely worth the money. So I hope this helped. Thanks for watching.